Adriana said it best. Adriana said it best. Alexia is bothered by Dr. Nicole. Dr. Nicole is the real Barbie of Miami. Okay. She has the houses. Okay. Add an ES on that thing because that girl is plural. Okay. She's a doctor. She has the intelligence. She has the impeccable style. She has the impeccable taste. The girl has a body yada yada on her. Everything that Alexia thinks that she is, that is Dr. Nicole, and it bothers her deeply. And I said, I know that's right. A broken clock is right twice a day. And Adriana, I guess, was right on that day because that was what that is. And that's the only reason why Nicole kept getting blamed by Marisol and Alexia because it didn't make sense. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective, and I'm here to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami. This is season 6, episode 12, Sink or Swim. Okay, shout out to CFC Riley. I'm gonna probably try to shout her out every time I do this because she's the one that put me on to her, and 2 other people put me on to Real Housewives of Miami, and I am hooked. My apologies for not putting out more reviews, but baby, I love this show. I really do. It's just hard to get into rotation. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I talk about books, TV, all kinds of things on this channel. Check out my other content. If you're coming back, welcome back. Hey girl, hey person, hey, we are affirming over here. Okay. You already know the drill. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode, my commentary, and don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into the review, child. Okay, so we've got Julia and we've got Kiki, and they are going to be walking in the Swim Week fashion show. We are very excited for the both of them. We see Julia coming to meet with the company called Shan, I believe is what it's called. They are working together to prep for the fashion show. She's going to be wearing their particular swimwear. My only issue was Julia got a great body on her. Even though she may be over 50, she is still bodied down, and she can wear clothes that don't necessarily have to have a cover up on her. And I didn't like how they was trying to cover my girl up. Okay, I didn't like that. We see that Shan is a very inclusive brand. And, you know, it was very touching to see Julia get excited. She hasn't walked the runway, according to her, in 24 years. And, you know, there's no more taboo about a woman of a certain age still being able to model and still being able to provide representation. And, you know, it touched my heart a little bit. It touched me down in my heart. I'm not going to lie. I was a little touched. I was like, okay, yeah, I love this for her. So yeah, we love this for her. Actually, damn, that's exactly what I wrote in my notes. I love this for her. Anyway, Kiki is also going to be walking on the runway for Swim Week as well. We get to learn a little bit more about Kiki. And again, my eyes were sweating just a bit. Okay. Kiki tells us that she has been modeling since she was 15, and that as soon as she came over, you know, from Haiti with her family, they told her that, you know, because she's tall and because she's so slim, she should become a model. But she started doing bikini photos and things like that. And I mean, you're in Florida. That's one of the first things that they're going to put you in. Okay. Like, welcome to Florida, wear shorts and flip flops. Like, that's literally all we do. That's all we wear. Like, for real, for real. Anyway, so she starts to wear, you know, she starts taking pictures in bikini and things like that. And so automatically, you know, being Haiti being what it is, Haitian parents and Haitian men being the way that they are, it's very much a patriarchy in Haiti, very much a patriarchy here as well. But anyway, you know, you see your daughter doing all that and you automatically assume that she's a whore and you know, all kinds of things. And so they threw her out of the house at 15. And so she really had to survive and figure out what she was going to do. We did find out that she was able to mend her relationship with her father. Didn't mend a lot with her stepmother, but I'm just glad she was able to mend fences with her dad. So, but it was very touching. I love Kiki. I really do. Sometimes I be side-eyeing her because some of the things she say, but I do know she keep it real. So shout out to Kiki, and we love this for her as well. Now we see Guerdy and Russell. I love seeing Guerdy and Russell. Y'all, again, the first half of this episode, my eyes were sweating just a little bit. My eyes were sweating. And I want to call out Guerdy real quick, not in a bad way, but I think that because Guerdy has shown us finesse, like her hair still is done, she still shows up beautifully, like she still shows up looking so great, that I think I forget that she is literally battling a life-threatening disease, and I forget about that. And I think after this conversation that she had with Russell, I was like, oh my God, like this girl really, like her life is really on the line, right? So we find out that she has to have an additional surgery, and that we also find out later on in the episode that the margins that are required that indicate the likelihood of the cancer coming back or becoming even more aggressive, she's outside of those margins, okay, and or she's inside those margins, and she's scared. She's like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I'm not getting a mastectomy, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to get a surgery, I don't want to do any of these things. And I can see Russell's face, like, oh my God, like he didn't want to argue with her right in that moment, but you could tell he was kind of panicking a little bit. And who are we to tell Guerdy how to feel about certain things? But also, man, I don't think it hit me until this conversation that Guerdy really is battling a life-threatening disease and life-threatening illness. And man, damn. So shout out to Guerdy. We sending her all the positive energy, positive vibes over here. She's a Haitian sensation, and we love her for it. Okay, we do. So we see Lisa and Jody. Jody is her boyfriend. They're looking for a home because Lisa says that her days are potentially numbered at Star Island because they're about to go, for another judgment. I think they're about to go before the court again to figure out where she's going to be living. And personally, I would have already been trying to figure out where I was going to live, especially if Lenny was not trying to leave the house that he paid for. Okay. Like, that is no longer your house. And he has made it very clear that he did not want you to live there. So I would have already just uprooted. Like, I know it's uncomfortable, but it's a lot safer. But anyway, that's what I would have done. We see Lisa, and Lisa, I feel like Lisa, how can I describe Lisa? Because I've met Lisas before. People like Lisas before, right? They understand what's going on, but they still don't read the room and have no self-awareness. Like, they have no awareness still. Like, it's girl, like, what's going on, girl? Girl, hello? Is anybody home? Because Lisa, honey, love, dear, boo, your realtor is not your therapist, mama. Okay. So let me set up the conversation. Let me set up the scene. So they're meeting with the realtor. Jody and Lisa are meeting with the realtor. The home that they're looking at is about 5.87 million. Okay. 5,000 square feet. Now, mind you, the house that they live in, I think is like 30,000 square feet or some crazy number like that. And even though Lisa's like, oh my God, this house is much smaller than where we're coming from, but I still like the size of it. I was like, oh my God, how relative, right? How relative. So the realtor is sitting down and they're asking her, okay, so do you plan on having a mortgage or are you going to pay cash? Right. And she says, I don't know. We just had another dispute in court, and Lenny, I don't know what the settlement's going to look like. And I said, girl, your realtor asked you whether you was going to do a mortgage or whether you was going to pay lump sum, boo. That's all you need. The man wasn't worried about. He want to know how he getting his commission. That's all he want to know. And quiet as it's kept, now that you telling him all this stuff, he may not even want to work with you because he don't know if the money gonna be sounding funny to him. The money sound funny, girl. I said, Lisa, girl, and Jody right along with her. Jody, it was like, yeah, I mean, every time they come to an agreement, we think that we're gonna get somewhere, and then all of a sudden he turns around and just flips it. Do you think the realtor cares? He don't care, baby. He just want his money. He want to know how he gonna get his commission. Okay, is it gonna be in installments? Okay, or is it gonna be in a lump sum? That's all he asking about. He don't care about nothing else. Girl, please. Lisa, read the room. I beg of thee, Lisa, please, if you don't do nothing else, if you don't listen to nobody else, please get yourself a therapist outside of Jody, outside of your realtor, outside of the milkman, outside of the mailman, outside of the trash people, okay, outside of the nanny that you got, because I feel like she be stopping strangers in the street telling her their business. Oh God. Anyway, we get to swim week, right? Okay. And Dr. Nicole, shout out to Dr. Nicole. What's up? Okay. Shout out to Dr. Nicole. Adriana gets there and Dr. Nicole's like, listen, I heard, right, that you invited Anna on some ulterior motive shit. And I had no idea. I just thought you was inviting her because she's a mama and y'all was cool like that. And I know who she is, right? And I know her by way of Anthony, but I ain't have nothing to do with nothing, right? So Adriana was like, well, I apologize for, inviting her under the guise and not saying that there was ulterior motives and that you've been thrown under the bus. I said, Adriana, girl, you just she really irritates me. She really does. I don't like her. I try to like her. I try to feel sorry for her, but then she does some old hateful ass, bitter ass, mean shit. And I just be like, girl, this is why she really I'm glad that she's in the studio now, giving her something to do, because this heifer, oh Lord. Ooh. Anyway, okay, so Kiki is like, oh, so Dr. Nicole really ain't had nothing to do with it. I was like, Kiki, how did you think that she did? Like, you literally could tell Nicole wasn't lying. You literally could tell like that. I said, that's why I be looking at Kiki like, girl, what? Are you that far up Alexia and Marisol's ass that you think that, girl, please, come on now. Anyway, so we get Marisol and Alexia walk in. Did y'all see Marisol walking in there? She looked drunk as hell. Marisol, shout out to my girl, because I love Marisol, but she is a functioning alcoholic, y'all. She really is. It's crazy. Okay. So they're sitting down, and Dr. Nicole wants to talk to Alexia. Alexia was like, nah, let's not do it right here. This is all about Julia. Let's not worry. We'll talk about it later. Okay. So we'll do like a split scene in just a second. So the show starts, and Julia is the first one that they record, and we see her walking down the runway. And again, I did not like how they put her in that matronly bathing suit. I mean, she still looks good. She still looked amazing. She still has the walk. She still was very confident. She looked absolutely beautiful. We here for Julia. But that matronly shit that they put her in, I said, Julia got a banging body. Okay, Julia got a body on her. Give her a little something. Just like Kiki said, y'all could put her in a little skanky something. Come on now. She still got it, boo. Don't you got to cover her all up or nothing. Anyway, okay. So they see Julia walk the runway, and they're going to take a quick break and let the girls, I think the girls go on a rooftop or something like that. I guess this is like an intermission between the show. And so the girls go up on the rooftop, and they discuss the whole situation between Nicole and Adriana and Anna and all the Mamacita lunch, brunch, etc. Okay. So Adriana opens up the floor and says, listen, Nicole didn't know that Anna had ulterior motives, right? I asked her if I could invite her, but she didn't know anything about Anna. And here we go with Alexia. This is why I feel like Alexia got a problem. I say this in my mashup. I also say this earlier in this recording, that Alexia is jealous of Nicole, because how the hell does Adriana say this to you twice and you still don't hear it? I don't know if y'all saw Guerdy face looking at her in confusion, like, bitch, what? Like, girl, you still trying to point the finger at Nicole? So then Alexia responds to Adriana and says, yes, but that doesn't mean that Nicole didn't know who Anna was. Yes, she says she knows who Anna is. Right. She says she knows who she is, but she didn't say that she had anything to do with a setup. She's like, this is clearly a setup. It's clearly a setup. Yes, girl, we know it's a setup. Yes, we know it's a setup. But the person who set you up, you pointing the wrong finger at the wrong person, boo. You pointing the wrong finger at the wrong person. Adriana is literally telling you that Nicole had nothing to do with it, and you still keeping going. You still keeping it going. I said, baby, oh Lord, hooked on phonics. Okay, do it work for you, cause it really, Alexia and Marisol, y'all slow, child. I don't know what's going on. They just want to keep blaming Nicole again, because Alexia doesn't like Nicole. So as soon as she feels like Nicole has done something to her, this gives her legitimate reason as to attack her. Okay, because she does feel threatened by Nicole. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. So Larsa get there with her little friend. And Larsa says, okay, well, they're still arguing. So what exactly was Anna coming to tell the people? Now, this is what Adriana said. She was like, I didn't like how y'all were treating Lisa about her finances and everything. And so Anna said that she had information on Alexia and why Alexia was moving out and how she had financial issues. And Alexia jumps up and says, oh my God, you tried to set me up because you didn't like what I said to Lisa? Bitch, that's what she been saying this whole time, and you ain't been listening because you hating on Nicole. And you like a dog with a bone, barracuda ass. Oh my God, she get on my nerves. They finally put it together. 2 + 2 finally equals 4 for them. Okay, because it took a minute for them to get there, y'all. Took a minute for them to get there. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. Okay. And so Alexia as soon as she puts two and two together, she starts yelling at Adriana in the confessional. And these are more truer words, no more truer words than this. Adriana says that deep down, Alexia is bothered by Nicole. Nicole is the real Barbie of Miami. The Barbie that Alexia thinks that she is. She's a doctor. She has homes that she's not renting. Okay. She has impeccable taste. Okay. She dresses well. The girl is doing her thing. She is the real Barbie. I said, I know that's motherfucking right. I know that's right. And that's exactly why I feel like Alexia is acting the way that she does. Okay. And so intermission is over. They have this whole argument through intermission. They go back down to go check out Kiki. Kiki looks good, but I also felt like they put her in like a cover up as well. Like all the other models had real cute bathing suits on. Kiki was in this like mesh thing, and I was like, don't get me wrong, Kiki still killed it. She still looked good, but I was just like, why do other girls get the nicer bathing suits? Why did she get this? I don't like that. Anyway, in the confessional, Kiki says that she has planned an after party for the girls. And I really love that short hair, the short hairstyle on her. It looked good on her. Short hair looked really good on her because she has those high cheekbones. It looks good. Anyway, so they're trying to leave for the after party. And I guess the traffic was so bad that the girls were getting aggravated. So one by one, all the girls ended up leaving. Now, Dr. Nicole had left earlier after the whole argument about who did what and setting people up. She had to go to the Stanley Cup. She already had tickets already, so she was already on her way out. But they basically bailed on Kiki, and we know we're gonna hear about that later. Julia and Adriana stayed around, but y'all know we're gonna hear about this whole thing later because she was throwing an after party for the girls, but they basically bailed on her. Even her good girlfriend Larsa, child. Okay. Anyway, Alexia goes to visit Julia. They talk about the trip that they want to plan for the girls to go to Mexico City. Alexia says that she has a saint, and the way she says it so fast, I was like, girl, I ain't gonna be able to write that down, nor am I gonna be able to keep it up. But it's some saint, right? I don't know what she said, child. Get in the comments, educate me, baby, because I do not know. Anyway, so she says that she wants all the girls to be able to go, and she said this is a particular saint that she prayed to when Frankie got into his accident, and she feels like the saint helped her and helped Frankie get to where he is. And so that's the same saint that she wants to pray to for Guerdy and all of the things that she's going through. And so there's also Pride that's happening in Mexico City as well. Pride event that's happening there. And y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be so for real. Get down in the comments and let me know if you think I'm wrong. But I high key feel like there's a little bit of homophobia going on with Alexia. I do. I feel like the whole situation with Julia wanting to share a room with her, and she's like, I need to confirm with my husband, Todd. I feel like there's a little bit of homophobia. I feel like Alexia needs to work through some things. I'm not gonna unpack it just yet. I might do that when they get to Mexico City, but I still feel like I'm sensing a bit of homophobia in Alexia. Anyway, Larsa and Marcus, child. Oh, y'all listening to their podcast, child? I ain't listening to that shit. Is they podcast simply dedicated to talk about their relationship? Y'all, I really truly feel like Larsa got this little boy on her arm just so she can have people talking about her so she can stay relevant, y'all. I'm so for real. When I see them, it is so fucking cringe. It's not because she's so much older than him. It's because it's just so fucking cringe. I don't know. And y'all, let's be for real. Old Larsa and new Larsa, totally different people. Face is totally different. Even her voice, because they start talking about her going and getting her eggs collected when she used to hang out with the Kardashians all the time. And now she has this soft voice like the rest of the Kardashian girls do. And they were talking about egg retrieval, and she has 11 eggs. And Marcus was like, oh, okay, so you got 11 eggs potentially. I'm like, Marcus, shut up. Go floss. Marcus look like he don't keep up with himself. Like, he just, to me. I'm sorry. He in a sunken place, but he also just seemed like he don't keep up himself. Like, he don't, like, you know how you see a man and he look like he smell good? Marcus don't look like he smell good. I know that's wrong. But he look like he don't smell good. I don't know. It's like, what is that in your beard? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, let me stop. Anyway, so they're talking about potentially having kids. Okay. Great for them. But you could hear old Larsa's voice had much more tone to it than this airy new Larsa voice. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, y'all listening to their podcast, let me know. Get down in the comments, child. What else is going on? Oh, Adriana's working with Emilio on her song. She looked good going to the studio. I like that outfit. And so I'm happy that she finally doing something, child. Anyway, those are all of my thoughts, y'all. I have recorded the mashup. It's 41 minutes long, y'all. I'm trying to work on editing it. It's so much. I'm going to get the mashup out to you. I promise. I know it's been taking forever, and I know I've been saying that I'm going to get it out, but I promise you I am. It might just take some time, but I recorded the mashup. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.